As a human resources professional with nearly 1.5 decades of experience with international organizations, in this video, I'll be sharing with you the top mistakes that ruin an applicant's chances of making it to the shortlist. The first one being incorrect reference to a position. What I mean is, let's say an applicant wants to apply for a position titled Research Analyst. In the application documents referencing it as Project Analyst, you can imagine the type of dent it would put on the candidature status. The candidate will appear as someone who lacks attention to detail, especially for making such a blunder, and right off the bat will be screened out of the pool, even if the candidate has a really strong profile. Trust me, this error will render all the effort that has been put in the application process as pointless. Mistake number two involves not following the explicit instructions that have been indicated in the job notice. For example, other than the application itself, an applicant might be required to submit additional documents. These could include things like copy of a publication, written or co-written by the applicant, list of referees and their contact details, past performance appraisals, or copy of an academic certificate, etc. Not complying with the instructions will render your application incomplete and could result in omission. However, if for any reason you were not in a position to submit the additional documents, make sure to make a note of it in your application documents. Mistake number three involves not tailoring or customizing your CV or resume to make it specific to the position. I cannot emphasize this enough. Let's say for the research analyst position, you bring in considerable experience and a strong skill set which make you a good fit for the position. It is on you to customize your CV in a way that makes your current and past experiences relatable to the position and demonstrates your achievements in those areas. As for the skill sets, your expertise in various research methodologies, statistical and research softwares, which are relevant for the position as per its requirements, should be prioritized and highlighted. Remember, the idea is to market yourself on how you are skilled to do the job, the value that you would add, rather than merely mentioning all the stuff that you do in your current job or you may have done in the past. Relate and be selective. Most organizations or companies will require a cover letter or at least a motivational statement from the applicants. Few companies may have it as optional. However, even for those cases, I strongly suggest to include a cover letter. Let's look at two scenarios. Scenario 1, a candidate does not include a cover letter, which is optional. Here, it's up to the hiring manager to connect all the dots and determine how exactly is the candidate suitable for the position that needs to be filled. Scenario 2, a candidate does include a cover letter, which is optional. Here, you're helping the hiring manager by providing a summary of your profile and highlighting in your own words how exactly you fit the role. In the cover letter, you would also usually include other important aspects and strengths which are otherwise not warranted to be included in the CV itself. Now, we have to keep in mind hiring managers spend between 10 seconds to 1 minute at most for the initial scan of each application. You can decide for yourself what's the best approach here. Most of the organizations use ATS or applicants tracking system. To make the application screening process less cumbersome and tedious, the system is usually configured to rate and filter applicants based on the specific keywords used in the application. Hence, it is necessary to use important keywords that appear in the job description or the vacancy notice. For that research analyst position, few examples of the keywords could include research design, research methodology, quantitative, qualitative research, project management, statistical software such as SPSS and Stata, etc. Not using keywords could cause your application to be filtered out by the ATS system. Let's face it, we are in the age of generative AI and there is no escape from it. However, when using these systems, one has to bear in mind that other applicants are using it as well, and there are ways and programs that can detect AI generated text. Having reviewed tons of applications myself, you do develop an eye for it, albeit reconfirmed through the detection systems mentioned. Therefore, my recommendation would be to write in your own verse first and then use the AI systems to fine tune it as needed. An absolute no go would be to copy paste the text directly generated by the AI systems. That's it for today. Comment down below if you have any questions or any other part on which you wanted me to share my expertise. Thanks for watching my video.